So from where do we get that freedom though?
Oh, that's a great question. Where do we get? I don't know. I want to hear. We were talking before the podcast, and you actually had some really deep answers. So I'll just flip the question back to you. I'll defer to you.
Of course, you would do that.
But I want to hear what you think the answer to that is first.
Yeah. So I mean, there's one sense of freedom that people think of, which is that we could have acted differently than we did. That we had this like set of options before us, and that we had chosen one of those options is like one expression of freedom, right? Mm-hmm. And I want to challenge that just a little bit. Well, it depends on your view of the nature of reality, actually, for that. Okay. Because, for example, to say that I could have acted differently, like, for example, that I could have not pressed the record button on this podcast, is to say that if I were in another universe, I would be in the universe where that happened, but I'm not in that universe. So it's kind of logically incoherent to believe that unless you think something like in the scientific world, like, you know, the multi-universe or multi-world theory, where all these different possibilities do actually physically exist, and I just happen to be living inside one of those possibilities, but the others actually do exist, and there's some reason why I'm not in one of them, or I'm only in one of them and not in the others, if that makes sense.
Okay.
What do you think about that as part of the nature of freedom?
So relying on my own experience, going back to Carl Jung and the active imagination, there's this process where you write out how you would do things differently. Mm-hmm. So you at least imagine and train yourself. Mm-hmm. So I agree there are limitations in terms of freedom. There are things that we can't do. There are things that we can do. We can't change the past. I'm sitting here in this moment right now recording the podcast. The person watching this is going to be watching it at a completely different time. They've made the decision to watch this podcast. Thank you.
Yes, appreciate you.
And there's a spiritual aspect from the Art of Living Foundation that I've learned, which is there is no other way for things to be than the way they are right now, which is kind of, I don't want to get into determinism quite yet, but that it springs to mind, this essence of determinism. So, and yes, the reason why we did this podcast and talking a little bit about that freedom is, you know, we both have a love of expressing deep thoughts about the nature of reality. We've talked about what is perception, what is the mind, what is morality. We've talked about all of these things that interest us, and it's like, what is the cause of that interest? I think is a question maybe I can't even answer.